Prophetic Messages from the Lord for the 22nd of July, 2017. And this is a compilation of prophetic messages from various of God's messengers, all consolidated into a format presented to you. Please take all the words that you hear before the Lord for confirmation. The Father says, "Let romance and adventure take hold of your spirit today. I am all about the great romance of my creation, wooing her to me with each pulse from the frequency of heaven. Be a people of holy adventure. When you walk in the mundane, you will miss the places along your path filled with glorious amazement. You were made for the impossible becoming possible. I embedded passion, curiosity, drive, and fortitude in full throttle for you to access in all things. Before there was sin in the world, I knew what attributes mankind would benefit from to accomplish the miraculous." Did you catch that? Nothing escapes my knowledge. I prepared mankind for what was to come, just as I created an angelic army long before there was a threat from within. Forget about what did not happen as printed on the blueprints of life. Focus instead to how I will take you through the snares into the land of milk and honey. You have deep within the right weapons and tools to conquer, for I have already told you the ending to this life. You hold the victory. Grab a hold of the hope and allow your faith to rise in this hour. I am not finished, and there is so much left for you to do. Distractions will come, but decide each day to not become entangled in smoke screens that appear important but lack substance and true relevance. Soon I will turn you slightly, and you will veer slightly to the right onto a side road. Where you are going is hidden for a short time. You will emerge with full battle armor, ready to take on whatever comes. Let my strength spring up today. My rivers are always available. You are never walking purely on your own power unless you choose to. Come into my romance, where we are one. The atmosphere is sweet with fragrance and ripe for the explosion of unparalleled goodness. Let your life fill so deep that you can taste what is taking place. I am handing you the means to walk through any fire that the enemy could ever dream up. Choose to see what comes as a setup to a higher road and preparation to carry more in your earthen vessel. What you thought were permanent walls that jar will expand in the overflow again and again. Without the stretching by my hand, you will just merely break under the pressure. Instead, you will grow to accommodate more of me. Wisdom will show you to welcome this process, because you will come out far better and in ways you cannot imagine right now. Smile at adversity, because your Lord and King is taking you through to the other side. I will not let even a hair on your head become damaged. Believe, my beloved. Do not allow sight to cause you to doubt and stumble, for in those moments you will try to take back the reins out of fear. Rest and let me take it from here. Even a volcano has a beautiful purpose, leading to new land growth and deeply fertile lands for life to spring forth once more. In the destruction of decades of strongholds will beauty spring out of you. You will awaken to a whole new beginning, releasing you from chains that were invisible until now. Trust my hand, for I will not lead you astray. Capture the moment. Right now is where I am performing the miracle. Remove the doubt, for this will block the manifestation. My power comes into alignment with your faith. So hang out your banner of praise, for the day of deliverance is nigh. You are covered in the blood, and what has come to destroy will pass over you completely. Just as the runner in the steeplechase must navigate the obstacles, you will find in this season that no matter the height, the effort will be easy. Nothing will trip you up. You are coming into a time where things will just flow for you. The days of expecting something will go wrong will end. You are in an 8 years of plenty, for the dry season has been met with my rains. Your storehouses will be filled with grain once more, and your calves will be fattened. Many believe blessings coming from another source different than my hand alone. I own it all. So how can anyone else give you what only I own? Does the enemy of your soul wish you well in this life? However, I will even send your greatest enemy to give unprecedented favor if you will just believe and accept that I will bring my goodness through all directions. Welcome to your new day and beautiful abundance of new beginnings. What you held in your hand, refusing to release like fine sand, has met your faith to establish a way where there was no way. When you see a wall, I see a door. Do not be dismayed by what is in the natural. The supernatural is where your spirit flourishes and where heaven will meet your needs this very day. Many believe that I am a God who is not concerned with who you are as a feeling and thinking human being, and that they choose to see me as forever unapproachable, and you a puppet to my whims. My child, you are my most precious part of creation. I made you in my image in ways you have not even begun to understand yet. I take your desires and needs into my plans and send you out to walk in this beauty, not in the lack of a desert. No, I will not let you go about destroying yourself with my blessing in hand. So, in this love for you, I will say no to you at times. This is not because I want to show you who's boss. My love would do no less for you even in times when that presence is part of my will. But given too soon will lead to great missteps as you are not ready yet. Would you give a child a gift that is for a mature adult? There is timing in when I say yes, and when I say wait, and when I say this is not for your good. I set mankind in the most glorious of gardens beyond imagination. My intentions remain always for your greatest prosperity. I created heaven as a place of familiarity, but also as a place that you would be able to express your desires into manifestation. As sin will have passed away, heaven is a garden like none other. Is the Christian mantra drumming boredom into your ears? When I say that I call you friend, do you instead think this is a ruse? I have no tricks in my actions. So it is time to change the mindset that are leading you into religious bondage. My thumbprint and DNA is within you. You are made with aspects of my personality, character, thoughts, and feelings. When you look in the mirror, choose to see my glory within you, and let this shift the atmosphere around your life. You are made as an original, for I make no copies or junk. Decide to be mine, and you will watch me take you from the pits to the palace on an epic journey that no other story will compare. You are my diamond in the rough that will shine with brilliance in my hands. I will do it again. I am not a one-hit wonder. My glory will meet you each and every time. So stand on the promises and refuse to let the enemy rob, steal, or destroy. Even when you think that he has, look again, for I will bring a sweet, sweet beauty from those ashes that you will rejoice higher than what the original story gave you. What failed through Adam, I made a way for increase and a miraculous turnaround through Christ. Before Christ, my spirit could not dwell forever inside of mankind. You have more today than Adam could have dreamed or imagined. You have the ability to become like Christ. The Christ in you is the hope of glory. You will reach realms never before available. So stand once more, for I am in your midst. Many strive to be seen as important. Decide this day to see yourself through my eyes. I will make you into my vessel who is important for my kingdom. You will not have to try to be noticed. People will take full recognition of my spirit working in and through you. Be one with my spirit and movements, forsaking the desires of the flesh. The two cannot coexist and flow in my perfection. See yourself as the finished work in my hands, and you will push through until you reach the manifestation. If this was impossible, then I would not tell you that it was obtainable. You will become what you have set your eyes upon. Let your gaze be on the prize and finish line. With each step, do you come closer? I will cause you to run with supernatural power. Just call upon me and I will answer. Will I not write upon your heart desires that are from my throne? Many are standing around saying that they only want my will, thinking their own desire will always be evil. I breathe my spirits within you. If you seek a direction that is out of my will, do you not expect me to speak up? I know how to close doors and open doors. Surely I will guide you in all matters. I place the blueprints within your earthen vessel. My sheep know my voice. Step out and watch what I do. When your heart is in the right place, then you will not miss the mark, even if I have to send a gust of wind to help you along. I will walk with you daily. I am already there before you reach that moment of joy or distress. Nothing catches me by surprise. Your steps are ordered, and it is well past time to enjoy the journey. I have promised that you will love the outcome. Let regrets and disappointments fall away. What I have for you will well outweigh what did not come to pass. Do you trust that I will keep my word? I only have goodness for you, for my love will not allow anything less. The sun reaches the highest peak in the sky, but you are not under any limits from the natural. Keep your eyes wide and your mind focused on my protection. You are under my wings, and as we soar to new heights and depths, you will come into the understanding that I am for you in all things. Look for the new vision to come over the next 3 months. You are being upgraded. I am reconciling all accounts and paying all debts. Blessing and inheritance that have been deferred will now be released and drop right into your lap. You will receive in great abundance all that was promised to you, but then withheld. Don't disqualify yourself from my intended blessing for you by stepping outside of my will, that you trust me in all things. Everything promised will be given to you, but you receive from me and not those around you. You have been disappointed over and over again, so much that you have given up all hope of restoration. So many times in your life, what should have been yours was taken and withheld without justice or recourse. Often you were left behind, like you didn't matter or you weren't loved. But, my dear, you matter to me, and you are deeply loved. Now is the time for all the loss in your life to be redeemed. All that was stolen will be given back to you by me. I own everything, and there is nothing I can't give. And after the life you have lived, you won't be moved away from me by any gift. No matter how great the blessing or how grand is my plan, you only have one wish left, and your heart is fixed. You will receive all you have lost, plus walk in my presence and carry my glory. It is time to settle all accounts, and all you have missed will be returned to you as my gift. I have been preparing you for this, for from the beginning to bless you was my fond and deep wish. Your current situation was intended to burn you to the ground, but I have allowed it to place upon your head your greatest crown. Pride is the only thing that is being taken from you to keep you safe, to give you strength, to purify and make you beautiful. The enemy is gunning for your heart and soul. He desires to stumble you, steal from you, and humiliate you. He looks for weaknesses in you to exploit. But your current circumstance is your golden opportunity to be made whole. This is your test and your trial of faith. It is like athletic games or a race to the finish. Your goal is to keep your heart and your eyes on me, to deny your pride, to remain empty of all but peace. You don't seek justice or provision from anyone but me, so don't put your eyes on anyone but me. In yielding to me, you will keep my peace and walk in freedom. You will know the enemy can take nothing from you, least of all your dignity and the peace I give you. My desire is to raise you up and teach you to live in perfect peace, so that you are able to walk on strong legs. For a long time, the world has always been the same, with evil always having its way. But even as the world continues to spin, I will shake things up, turn them around, and shift the wealth and power and show up the evil kingdom of this world. Things will now begin to go my way, and through my children will be turned around, for justice will reign in them. I intend to show the lost and dying world what I meant by all I've said. As I care for my children, they will be filled with delight. And as I reveal to them their portion, their wells will overflow. The enemy has dogged them, making threats, but I will take him out with heat-seeking missiles. In mid-air will he be cast down, and all his threats will be powerless against them and fall idle to the ground. Never let it be said that I do not give my beloved care and protection, for I have placed deep within their hearts the sweetest of all gifts that is greatly to be desired. I have given to them my life, and I nurture it within them. My children, you carry far more than my name. You carry my heart for you, and I will see it fulfilled. There is an end to the devil, but you will go on and on. I am building you like a beautiful spire, straight and true, that reaches into the heavens. My delight abides in you as you become more and more complete. You will shine as you become resplendent in beauty and eclipse the morning sun. I will not suffer evil to live. I will cast it from before me and away from my beloved children. I call my own to pray for those who come against them. Ask that evil intention be thrown down from the hearts of those taken in sin, that they repent. Ask me for those who have an evil heart against you, and I will give them to you. As you stand before me and ask me for them, pure will be your heart, and you will be delivered from every evil intention. You won't fight, but you will win. I've got you, I've got this. Trust me in that and rest in what you face. The things that come against you will not prevail, and never again will they rise to cause you such sorrow. This will be a year to remember, your greatest year yet. There will be deliverance after deliverance and freedom after freedom as you will feel alive and be blessed. Promise after promise will be realized in your life. You will not consider your life to be walking. You will spread your wings and take flight. You will watch and see my deliverance transform every aspect of your life, for the time has come for that. During this time of great shaking, you will be lifted out of the box you have been in. Everything that has held you back and held you down will open as you are released from it. You will stand amazed as you realize all of your life has brought you to this. You will be lifted out of things that have kept you down and delight in where you find yourself. This marks the time 1 year ago that I declared you would be looking at new terrain and standing on higher ground. Are you ready, my children? Waves of glory, waves of mercy, waves of grace. I will indeed pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Out of heaven flows a fresh manna. Open your mouths wide and I will fill it. Is your heart hungry? Do you desire to see me? Do you desire to know me? Look up, my beloved. Sit in my presence. Drink from my spirit. Turn your ear to me. Listen for my instructions. I will not allow you to be knocked off of your feet by waves of glory. I am preparing you now. You will stand in the tide. You will not be swept away. I will prepare you in every way. Come and sit at my table and dine so that you will be strong and able to discern all things. In the time of my visitation, many will fall away from me. They will not recognize my activity. Many will call my activity evil. Great darkness will arise to deceive many. Those who truly know me will not be deceived, but will be a pillar of strength and a great light in the time of darkness to lead many to me. I am your source. I am your strength. All who come to me will be made to stand, even in times of great chaos. Your joy will overflow. You will walk in my power. Do not be afraid. You and I are one, and I will never leave you. I stand at the door of your heart, knocking for you to let me come in. I knock incessantly at the areas of your hearts you have given over to the enemy of your souls. I ask for admittance that I might set you free and keep you safe from his destruction in your lives, my children. But I cannot come into those areas and set you free unless you open the door to me. You must be willing to lay down these sins. You must be willing to recognize them as sins. You must be willing to allow me to open your eyes, to show you your sins, and willing that I might deliver you of it. I came to set the captives free, and sometimes you are held captive by your desire for earthly things, for fleshy pleasures, for a filthy lucre. I desire you would seek after spiritual things. not earthly ones. But I know every temptation you face as I have walked among you. Will you open the doors of your hearts to me today that I might free you? Are you willing to see your sin and be set free, or do you prefer to hold the enemy close in your heart? You cannot serve two masters. Light and darkness is increasing in every heart. You must choose to let go of the darkness to receive the light. So many of my children are deceived and they see it not. The signs are all there, my children. Wake up. Do you not know to be alert in this time? I have told you, Satan goes about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. He is standing outside your door, and you do not recognize him. All who come bearing smiles and gifts are not of me. When you open the door to him, the hungry lion will devour you. Smiling governments seek to devour your nation. Your enemy smiles as he considers how he will destroy you. You have entered a time when deception is greatly increasing. Satan is working through many to deceive my people. He calls from distant shores, and you think it is me. How is it you do not recognize him? How is it you do not see what you are involved in is not of me? The pits are growing deeper, the snares are growing tighter. Satan desires to hold you captive that you may not serve me in this hour. You must choose to free yourself from the traps, from his traps, or believe the lies and be devoured. Betrayal is at hand, my children. Betrayal such as nothing you have ever witnessed before. Betrayal that will shake you and shake your very soul. Be alert, for it comes for you. The enemy has planned betrayals against you for many years and waited to get every aspect into position that he may devastate you. Stand strong on the rock of your salvation, and I will fight for you. I will defend you against these vicious attacks. Take matters into your own hands, and you shall defend yourself. Attacks of betrayal have been launched against you to bring devastation to you. Do not fall into the enemy's ways in attempting to fight in your flesh against these attacks. Run to me and be safe. This concludes the prophetic messages from the Lord for the 22nd of July, 2017. And for anyone that desires to be saved, please see the 8-pillar study provided on this channel. God bless.